We are expected to find the value of x for this question. So foremost, I would like to write x positive 9 as x positive 8 positive 1. This is raised to the power of 4 followed by x positive 8 negative 1 raised to the power of 4. Now clearly when you add negative 1 to 8 you get 7. When you add 1 to 8 you get 9. Fair enough. Okay. Now let me take x positive 8 to be equal to some p. If I were to take this as 2, therefore I can rewrite 2 to be as p positive 1 raised to the power of 4 negative p negative 1 raised to the power of 4 is equal to 80. Now there is a formula, a raised to the power of 2 raised to the power of 2 can be rewritten as a raised to the power of 4, and conversely, if you have this you can rewrite it like this, if you have this you can rewrite it like this. So what I wish to do is I would like to rewrite this as p positive 1 raised to the power of 2, which in turn is raised to the power of 2, followed by p negative 1 raised to the power of 2, which in turn is raised to the power of 2, is equal to 80. Now we have a formula which is a squared negative b squared is equal to a negative b multiplied with a positive b. So by this formula, visualize this, that you got a squared negative b squared. So this can be rewritten as p positive 1 whole squared negative p negative 1 whole squared. So that is the first term, followed by p positive 1 raised to the power of 2 positive p negative 1 raised to the power of 2. So I am following the same principle. The only thing is that in place of a we need to place this quantity. In place of b we place this quantity. So this is equal to 80. So now you expand this. So p positive 1 raised to the power of 2 is going to be p squared positive 2p positive 1 negative p squared negative 2p will become positive 2p positive 1 will become negative 1. This is for the first quantity. Similarly, p squared positive 2p positive 1. You expand this, you get p squared negative 2p positive 1 is equal to 80. Now negative p squared positive p squared goes off, positive 1 negative 1 goes up, and you are left with 2p added with 2p. That's going to be 4p there. Now positive 2p negative 2p goes off, you have 2p squared and 2 there. So this is 2p squared and 2 is equal to 80, right? Now you can divide by 4 both sides. Excuse me. So this will give you 20, and you have p of 2p squared positive 2. Take that 2 out, you get p squared positive 1 is equal to 20. Now you divide by 2 both sides, you get p of p squared positive 1 is equal to 10. Now you expand this. So this is p cubed positive p is equal to 10. Now what I wish to do is I would like to rewrite this as p cubed positive p negative 10 is equal to 0. Then I will rewrite this as p cubed positive p negative 8 negative 2 is equal to 0. Then I would like to rewrite this as p cubed negative 8 and then p negative 2 is equal to 0. Then I would like to rewrite this as p cubed negative 2 cubed positive p negative 2 is equal to 0. Then I would like to utilize this formula, a cubed negative b cubed is equal to a negative b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So by that formula, if I were to apply this formula, let me use this page. This is going to be okay, fair enough. So this is going to be p negative 2 times p squared, right, plus p, right? We have a p squared and we have a p at one point and 2 at the other point. So this is my a and this is my b, a minus b plus ab. So it's going to be 2p and followed by b squared. So b squared is going to be 4 positive p negative 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So all I am doing is I am taking a to be as p and b to be as 2. So that is the reason you get 2p there and then p squared and then 4. I hope you are watching. Okay. Now p minus 2, that you can take that out. So you get p squared plus 2p plus 4 plus 1 is equal to 0. This is p squared plus 2p, 4 added with 1 will give you 5 is equal to 0. So this is p negative 2. Now if ab is equal to 0, then you got either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. So you have p minus 2 is equal to 0 and p squared positive 2p positive 5 is equal to 0. So from here p is equal to 2, that is one root. From here you got to use quadratic formula, negative b plus or minus root of b squared negative 4ac divided by 2a. This will give you a value of p. My a is 1, my b is 2, my c is 5. So that is the value you need to substitute. So this is negative 2 plus or minus b squared 4 negative 4 times a times 5 divided by 2 times of 1, which is negative 2 plus or minus 4 negative 420 divided by 2, which is negative 2 plus or minus 4 negative 20 is negative 16 divided by 2. But I can rewrite root of negative 16 as negative 1 times 16, which is going to be root of negative 1 times root of 16. Now I squared is equal to negative 1. It's a complex number. So you have root of I squared times root of 16. Root of I squared is I, root of 16 is 4. So over here you have negative 2 plus 4 times I divided by 2. That is one value of p. Say p1, and p2 is negative 2 negative 4i divided by 2. 2 can be cancelled. This will give you negative 1 positive 2i for p1 and p2 is negative 1 and negative 2i. Okay, fair enough. And you have another root, okay, which is 2. So you have 3 roots. But what is p? Let me move on. P is equal to x positive 8. So let me go to the next page. Since p is equal to x positive 8, this means x positive 8 is equal to 2. This is one root. X positive 8 is equal to negative 1 positive 2i. This is one root. Then x positive 8 is equal to negative 1 negative 2i. This is another root. So from here x is equal to 2 negative 8. X is equal to negative 6. This is one root. And then x is equal to negative 1 negative 8 positive 2i. This is another root. So x is equal to negative 9 positive 2i. This is next root. Now over here x is equal to again negative 9 negative 2i. This is another root. Okay, so these are the roots you have got. So x is equal to negative 6, x is equal to negative 9 positive 2i, x is equal to negative 9 negative 2i. So root 1, root 2 and root 3. But the system given was not so. We were given x positive 9 raised to the power of 4, negative of x positive 7 raised to the power of 4 is equal to 80. Now this is not the degree 4. You might be wondering this system is degree 4, but no, this is not a degree 4 system. Why? I will tell you the reason why. If you have to expand here, you are going to get x to the power of 4 here. If you want to expand here, you are going to get x to the power of 4 here. But there is a negative sign here. So positive, negative will get cancelled, resulting in a degree 3 polynomial. Okay, so that is the reason you get 3 roots. So we are absolutely correct. Thank you everybody. Please like, share and subscribe. Until we meet again.